This is a PCC Streetcar San Francisco Streetcar Line F wooden model from San Francisco Railway Museum. The PCC, President's Conference Committee, is a streetcar or tram design that was first built in the United States in the 1930s. The design proved successful in its native country, and after World War II it was licensed for use elsewhere in the world where PCC-based cars were made. The PCC car has proved to be a long-lasting icon of streetcar design, and many are still in service around the world. The PCC initialism originated from the design committee formed in 1929 as the President's Conference Committee, renamed the Electric Railway President's Conference Committee in 1931. The group's membership consisted primarily of representatives of several large operators of U.S. urban electric street railways plus potential manufacturers. 3 interurban lines and at least 1 heavy rail, or rapid transit, operator Chicago Rapid Transit Company were represented as well. Also included on the membership roll were manufacturers of surface cars, streetcars, and interested component suppliers. PCC cars were initially built in the United States by the St. Louis Car Company and Pullman Standard. Clark Equipment built the only aluminum body PCC, as well as all narrow-gauge B1 trucks for Los Angeles. All the standard and broad-gauge B2 trucks, both air and all-electric, and the B2B trucks used under PR Co 1725 to 1799 and Toronto 4500 to 4549. St. Louis Car Company built all B3 trucks, both standard and broad-gauge. PCC cars for Canadian cities were assembled in Montreal, Quebec by Canadian Car and Foundry from bodies and trucks supplied by St. Louis Car. The last PCC streetcars built for any North American system were a batch of 25 for the San Francisco Municipal Railway, manufactured by the St. Louis Car Company and delivered in 1951-2. Approximately 4,586 PCC cars were purchased by United States transit companies, 1052 Pullman Standards and 3534 by St. Louis. Most transit companies purchased one type, but Chicago, Baltimore, Cleveland, and Shaker Heights operated both examples. The Baltimore Transit Company considered the Pullman cars of superior construction. The St. Louis cars had a more aesthetically pleasing design with a more rounded front and rear plus other fancy frills. The Baltimore Transit Co. found the Pullman cars easier to work on. St. Louis cars had compound curved wheel wells. The F Market Line, historic streetcar service, in San Francisco, opened in 1995. Runs along Market Street from the Castro to the Ferry Building, then along the Embarcadero north and west to Fisherman's Wharf. This line is run by a mixture of PCC cars built between 1946 and 1952, and earlier pre-PCC cars. Due to its success, a second heritage line was inaugurated in 2015, the Embarcadero, which serves to facilitate a one-seat ride from the Caltrain San Francisco station to Fisherman's Wharf. Although San Francisco had removed PCCs from revenue service when the city's light rail was transformed into the Muni Metro system in 1980, they had made occasional festival trips in the ensuing years before being returned to full-time service. Car 1074 is painted in Toronto Transit Commission livery, but was never owned by the TTC. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and like our Facebook page.